Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Ronin Warrior, Shadow of the Past. So, how are you liking it so far guys? Do y'all have any advice for the story? Do you even like the story? Please tell me in the comments. Like, shares, and subscribe are needed. Last time we left off, Mia, Kenji, Yuli, and Izumi had gained new power. Also, the Ronin Warriors are about to undergo a journey to find their armor. What will happen next? Let's find out. We see Mia, Yuli, Kenji, Izumi outside, Telpa Castle, training to use their new power. Also fighting monsters in the wood. Yuli is fighting a monster in the woods. He does a move called Ether Rift. Yuli cuts the air open with his sword, creating a dimensional tear that fires energy blades outward. The battlefield distorts around him. It kills the monster. Man, that's cool. I destroy it. Is fighting monsters in the woods as well. Hurricane Dragon, a summoned wind dragon technique. Kenji condenses massive amounts of wind and ether energy into the shape of a gigantic dragon. The dragon spirals across the battlefield. What it does: tears through enemies, creates devastating wind pressure, destroys structures, launches enemies into the air. The dragon behaves like a living storm. He destroys monsters in the wood. That was awesome. Izumi. Ultimate technique. Void Lotus, Eternal Night Judgment. Izumi's strongest attack. The sky darkens completely. A gigantic black moon appears overhead, while thousands of glowing lotus symbols surround the battlefield. Everything becomes silent. The Void Lotus core overloads completely. Gravity freezes. Even the air itself stops moving. Izumi slowly draws her blade, and space itself cracks around her. Suddenly, thousands of invisible dimensional slashes erupt across the battlefield simultaneously. Entire landscapes split apart instantly. Then a colossal shadow lotus blooms behind Izumi. The lotus opens, releasing a gigantic wave of black-purple energy that consumes everything in its path. After the attack ends, the battlefield is completely silent. Glowing lotus petals drift through the air. Massive sword scars remain carved into the earth for miles. Mia training her power. Ultimate technique. Divine Ether, Heaven's Requiem. Mia's strongest ability. The sky becomes covered in glowing celestial symbols. Golden light floods the battlefield. Everything becomes silent. Massive rings of divine energy appear behind Mia, while thousands of stars gather overhead. She slowly raises her hand, and the heavens themselves open. Gigantic pillars of holy light descend from the sky across the battlefield simultaneously. Then, a colossal celestial goddess made of pure light appears behind Mia. After that attack, the battlefield became peaceful again. Corrupted energy disappears, and the only thing left is only light, only silence, only hope remains. Hope remains. Izumi, Mia, Yuli, and Kenji train about a month, getting used to their new power, and they're very pleased with them. We're inside the castle, Mia, Yuli, Izumi, and Kenji talking about the goddess. Izumi, you said we have the goddess protection, but on Earth we don't know anything about the goddess. Yes, this is my first time hearing anything about it. As I said before, because you're from the human world, not many people know of the goddess there. But even here we know little about her. Izumi, how do you even know about the goddess? The ancient clan knew all about the goddess, but because the ancient were a threat to Talpa, he destroyed them all, except for Lady Kayura, because he liked her for her star power, so he kept her alive. Talpa put Lady Kayura under mind control so she could obey him until Anubis sacrificed himself to save her. So that's how Anubis died, saving Lady Kayura. Meanwhile, back in heaven, Lady Kayura, Rowan, Kento, Rio, Sai, Sage, Anubis, Kyle, Sekhmet, Asuna, in a house at the village. Then a stranger walks in. It's Asuna's sister, Kari. She ran in the house, panic. Asuna, the Heaven Guardian, are losing. We're being overwhelmed. Most of our soldiers are not strong enough. Then Kari look around and see Lady Kayura, Rio, Rowan, Kento, and everyone, and is surprised. Asuna, who are they? These are warriors from the Hum and Nether Realm here to help us. The Nether Realm people might can help, but who in the human realm can help? Their power is so low there. Kairi, don't say such a thing. The guys from the human realm are the bearers of the white armor. You mean you're the ones who beat Talpa? Yeah, we beat Talpa. Sorry we didn't kill him. Anubis. We're gonna break up into two groups. First groups will meet Rio, Rowan, Sage, Lady Kayura, Asuna, Dais. This group won. They'd started to head out and leave the village and towards Rio armor, towards the heart of heaven, to face the purifying fires. Anubis, Group 2, Kairi, Dais, Kyle, Sai, Kento, Sekhmet in Group 2, Warlord, Kairi, helped them retrieve their armor. They headed out toward deep, vast ocean. Hey guys, I know y'all watch my intro, right? I'm planning on making a story about My Hero Academia, where Marvel, DC, and other anime characters go to the school. It's called My Ultra Academy. The people in the intro will be on it. Check it out. Ronin Warriors, Heart of Heaven Temple. The General of the Dark Armor Spirit. The Journey. Wide panel. Storm clouds swirl above the mountains of heaven. Ancient stairways lead toward the glowing Heart of Heaven temple, floating high above the cliffs. Rio, Rowan, and Sage travel upward through the dangerous mountain path. Rio wears his modern red Ronin jacket. Rowan wears his blue Strata outfit. Sage wears his green Halo outfit. Their faces are serious. Caption: Deep within the heavens, the wildfire armor waits. Rio looks toward the distant glowing temple. Rio, the armor is calling me. Rowan scans the sky carefully. Rowan, we're not alone. Dark energy is surrounding the temple. Battle below. Far below the temple bridge, Lady Kayura, Asuna, and Deus stand against dozens of dark armor spirits. Purple fire and cursed mist fill the battlefield. Asuna wears her crimson samurai armor. Lady Kayura wears her black and gold armor with dual blades. Deus wears his purple illusion armor. Dark armor spirits rush forward with glowing purple eyes. Dark spirit soldiers, destroy the Ronin! Lady Kayura crosses both glowing blades. Lady Kayura, you will not stop Rio! Deus slams both hands together. A massive purple cyclone of webs erupts forward. Deus, web of deception. The cyclone tears through several dark armor spirits. Boom! Purple armor fragments explode everywhere. Asuna's attack. Asuna dashes through the battlefield with unbelievable speed. Her twin swords glow crimson. She slices through 3 dark armor spirits instantly. Shing, shing, shing! Asuna lands gracefully. Behind her, the enemy soldiers explode apart. Crash! Asuna, no matter how many appear, will cut them all down. Lady Kayura senses something. Her eyes widen. Lady Kayura, wait! The general arrives. Full page reveal. The battlefield suddenly becomes silent. The sky turns blood red. Dark lightning crashes across the heavens. From the shadows, a gigantic armored warrior appears. The dark armor general. Black samurai armor. Glowing crimson eyes. Massive horned helmet. Purple spirit flames pouring from his armor. Enormous cursed katana. The remaining dark spirits kneel instantly. Dark spirit soldiers. General! Deus stares upward. Deus. This pressure. The general slowly points his sword toward the temple. Dark armor general. No one shall retrieve the wildfire armor. Rio feels the darkness. Far above, Rio suddenly stops climbing. A violent shockwave shakes the mountain. Rio, what was that? Rowan looks downward. His eyes widen. Rowan, that energy. Sage clenches his teeth. Sage, they found a commander. Rio looks toward the temple. Golden wildfire energy glows faintly in the distance. Wildfire armor voice. Rio, hurry! The general attacks. Large action panel. The general vanishes instantly and appears directly in front of Deus. Slash. Deus barely blocks the attack. The impact destroys the ground beneath him. Deus. Gah! Panel 2. Lady Kayura leaps in with both blades glowing. Lady Kayura. Star Sword Scream! Panel 3. Star Sword Scream is the name of the attack. You see darkness behind her, with beams of light. Then those beams of light start shooting like laser at the dark spirit. Armor Second Armor's General. Panel 4. The general lifts one hand. a gigantic purple barrier blocks the entire attack. Boom! Asuna. He blocked it? The general releases a terrifying wave of dark energy. The battlefield explodes apart. Asuna, Dice, and Lady Kayuta are thrown backward violently. Meanwhile, high above the battlefield, the gates of the Heart of Heaven temple slowly begin to open for Rio. Golden light pours into the sky. Inside the temple, the legendary wildfire armor waits on its throne.
Hey! Listen!
Will Rio make to his armor in time? Will Lady Kayuta die, sir? Asuna be killed by death strike? Will there be another episode? I guess we'll find out next time. Hey guys, I hope you like this episode. I rushed this to finish for you guys. Can I get a few likes or comment or resub? Help me out so I can keep making stories for you guys. I want to thank God for giving me the creativity to make these stories. Without him, I got nothing. Until next time, be safe, be happy. See you!